Are you facing the daunting task of migrating your code from Swift 2 to X to Swift 4? It can feel overwhelming, but don't worry. Today, we're going to break it down step by step. I completely understand how challenging it can be to keep up with the latest updates in programming languages. Many developers have been in your shoes, feeling the pressure to migrate their projects to stay current and functional. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, do we need to migrate our code to Swift 3 first, or can we jump straight to Swift 4 using Xcode 9? If you've been wondering the same thing, you're in the right place. So what's the deal with migrating from Swift 2.x to Swift 4? Apple has made significant changes between these versions, and understanding the migration path is crucial for a smooth transition. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that can save you time and headaches during your migration process. To begin the migration process, the user should first ensure they have the latest version of Xcode installed. This is crucial because Xcode 9 supports Swift 4 and provides migration tools. Next, the user can open their existing Swift 2.x project in Xcode 9. Upon opening, Xcode will prompt the user to migrate the code to Swift 3. It is important to follow this step before moving to Swift 4. After migrating to Swift 3, the user should resolve any issues that arise during this migration. This may involve updating deprecated APIs and fixing any compiler errors. Once the project is stable in Swift 3, the user can now migrate to Swift 4. This can be done by selecting the appropriate Swift version in the project settings. Finally, the user should thoroughly test the application after the migration to ensure everything functions as expected. This includes running unit tests and checking for any runtime issues. Fun fact, did you know that Swift was first introduced in 2014? It has evolved rapidly, and keeping up with its changes can feel like a race. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user suggests that to migrate from Swift 2.x to Swift 4, you will need to use older versions of Xcode. They provide a link where you can find these older versions. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always back up your project before starting the migration. This way, you can easily revert if something goes wrong. And there you have it. You now have a clear path for migrating your code from Swift 2.x to Swift 4. Remember, whether you choose to go through Swift 3 or jump straight to Swift 4, thorough testing is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.